What is up, everyone, and welcome back to yet another episode of Metaphor ReFantazio. In the last episode, we went through Mount Volcano, and we also hung out with quite a bit of bonds and followers. So we're doing pretty well when it comes to bonds, or our followers at least. We're almost at rank 8 with Juna. We're almost at rank 7 with Yufa. Basilio working on, because he's our newest one so far. Nuris we're ready to rank up with twice because we have both of his next 2 relics, and he only has one more after that. Then Catherina, we're almost there with her as well, and then same with Alonso and Barden, and we're just getting really close to maxing everybody out, which is pretty great. But yes, I was looking around before I started hitting the record button. I was like, what could I make Basilio now that he's maxed out Brawler? So I can actually make him into a commander. I can also make him to a pugilist. Is it pugilist or pugilist? I don't even know. But we're gonna make him into both, just so he has both. Because having Marakukaja and stuff like that will be good, and also we have plenty of mag to work with anyway. So we're gonna go ahead and give him both of these and change them as we need to.
I'll do it.
All right, Commander, leave it to me. General Basilio's gonna lead you to victory. Nothing to worry about you when you're with me. Nice, pugilist archetype. How many punches do you think Luis can take? I'm gonna pound my enemies to dust.
I learned a new ability.
So yeah, we'll go and stick with pugilist. Just go ahead and give him some skills. What did he have when he was this? He had Night Proclamation, Poison Shot, and Charge. Yeah, that'll be good. Charge. Warcry increases attack and defense for all enemies. That'd be pretty good as well. Yes, plus the charge, it'd be pretty good, especially with Crushing Fist here. Cool. So yeah, we'll have it on that for the time being until we get something new. But without further ado, we're pretty much done. It is your wish to continue slaying monsters. Now that our charge is complete, perhaps I could be of assistance. I'm ready. Give the word and we shall advance. Yeah. Our work here is done, yes? Should you still wish to fight, however, you would have my blade. I would ask that you allow me to be of service. If there is sufficient space in the formation, then I shall await. Oh wait, if you're still hungry for a bit of battle, I'm gladly tag along since that request is finished. I'm good to get moving. Thanks for taking the lead, Captain.
Now then.
I believe we've fulfilled our assigned task. You seem keen on continuing to explore, but might I accompany you?
Hey.
We're done with that request, yeah? Of course, I'm terribly busy, but if you help doing a bit more fighting, I might be able to pencil you in.
Hey.
Got room for one more?
Gosh.
It's your call, darling. I'll wait for my cue.
No, then.
It feels good to have gotten that request finished. Now that we're done, I would happily join you for some celebratory post-duty combat. Mind if I join? It would be a cooperative effort. Much jolly, I assure you.
I see.
Well, we're done here anyway, y'all, so we don't have to worry about that. So let's go ahead and head on back to town. So we pretty much got all of our quests done. That's pretty good. If anything, I think we have like a couple more. Maybe one more. We do have that one at Malva, or whatever.
That was a great help.
Regarding what happened on that mountain, I'm happy that we were able to help the believers. Ovi was most certainly elated to see that her mother was safe. I'll still never be able to forgive that bloke Hyperic. Using people's beliefs to deceive them. That's low, even for a rat bastard swindler like him. He wasn't trying to deceive them, though. He had good intentions in his own way, and things just kinda turned out as they did.
Yes.
Faith is most wondrous when it inspires hope, but just as often it can blind one to reason. As with all things, moderation is key. It's no great sum, but I hope it helps. Do try not to die. Got so much money now, it's pretty great. Do you have anybody to hang out with at all? Does not seem like it. Let's read these real quick. Juna's antidote healed Murtis, and she finally apologized for her horrible behavior. Juna only grins and requests a song in return. Basilio talks about his painful past at the facility. Though he finds new resolve, his mind dwells on Vinka, who even now endures the same pains. Catherina convinces her supporters to turn from their ongoing thefts. With the ringleader brought to justice, Catherina ponders real solutions. And then Barden. Though ragged and battered, Barden drives off the sandworm. Seeing his struggles, the people realize his selflessness and their dependence. Don't know if they'll talk to me right now, though. Oh, do I need like a higher thing? I have to max Roy Virtue, probably max Imagination, probably. I don't know. Our rank. So what the guide's suggesting to do is to go to the what's it called? The Brawlhaven Coliseum.
All right then.
But I don't know if I want to do that,
Where
to be perfectly honest,
to? Where to?
because it gives you courage. We don't need courage. We're maxed out on courage. We don't have to worry about that.
Go.
But when I think about it at the same time, thinking maybe the prize would be good. But I don't know. So let's just do it. I mean, hold up. Let me save real quick. There's not really much else we can do, really. So let's just see what this gives us. Defeat all the enemies by yourself. Okay, that's fine.
What?
That's fine. We'll be all right. Take on my fight. My courage will probably increase. Let's see if it's worth it. The prize is worth it. I'm pretty sure there's a good prize somewhere. But
Come on.
Skye's ready to risk it all. Let's make it one for the ages and fight. Hopefully they don't repel it.
Their weakness.
There we go.
Let's go.
Brilliant. Absolutely smashing fight you showed us there. The audience loved every moment. Yeah. Even though it was nothing. Fortune's grasp. Rainbow Bath Blossom. Got through the ranked match. I feel like taking the challenge, get me courage, but I'm already maxed on courage. I don't have to worry about that. But it gives us max. I'll take it.
Fight another day.
Because maybe it's Oh wait, I have to fix the party. Maybe it's like that. What was I gonna say? I don't even remember what I was gonna say. Juna's available. We can max her out. And then Catherina's is available. Alonso as well. We have quite a bit of people that are available.
Right.
What's the other quest I have? Oh, it's just what's it
Where
called?
to?
Let me go to Brawlhaven again real quick. Because I believe it's here. I think we can buy the archetypal ring. It's good to have. Actually, it actually does helps pretty well when it comes to that stuff. So whenever I need to grind for archetypes, I can do that. I think I only have 2 right now, so if I could just get, what, 6 more? Alrighty, well, I don't think I have anything to sell, actually. Because, we were in that dungeon we were in it for a long time, though, so I don't think I have anything to sell. Oh, no, I do. Volterra's Tooth. Alrighty, let's just go ahead and hang out with Catherina. I'm gonna feel pretty damn good when I'm at rank 7 with her, and it's gonna be like rank 8, like you're almost there.
Hi there.
Oh, Skye, still alive and kicking, I see. Hey, just the guy I wanted to see. I've been thinking a lot about what happened last time. How to put words to it all, but you've got time to hear me ramble? Yeah, I got time.
So much.
Do ya? What a champ. I know I talked big before, but I haven't done much of anything. I don't really know what to do, if I'm honest. What do you need help with, girl? I got you.
You know something?
I was just thinking back to what Manahat said about finding proper jobs. He was right about that, at least. Honest work would lead to honest lives, and more importantly, food on the table. But that's why I hit a dead end. What jobs could parapists like us even qualify for? Well, not every day you see Catherina here in Elterbury.
Huh?
Eudoricus. You gathering people up for work in these parts? No, I'm done doing that. I got a steady gig at a huge furniture shop. The old man who runs the place has taken a liking to me. He's even letting me come up with the new products. And finding new help. I even pulled in one of all those guys you saw on the carriage the other day.
I'm so glad.
Well, ain't that just brilliant? I'm over the moon for ya. Well, it's all thanks to you, you know. The old man's only applies to parapists like us because apparently you saved his life a long ways back. He was cutting wood in the mountains and some bear didn't much appreciate it. He started running for his life when you swooped in and took it down. He says he knows most of us parapists are good folks, so he doesn't mind giving us work. That's wonderful. Fantastic, even.
Excuse me.
That all said, he's probably just one guy in the long list of people you've helped, right, Catherina? Well, what goes around comes around. If you're having a pinch, you come straight to us, here? Thanks, and tell all the lads I said hello.
I see it clear as day.
Relying on others, huh? Wasn't in my nature before, but there's some stuff even I can't do alone. One person making waves may not amount to much, but when everyone gets stuck in, the world's gonna change. I know it. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right about that, for sure. Looking at it that way, you start to appreciate every day for what you can do with it.
Thank you.
Thanks, though, Skye.
So much.
You've always been there for me. I know you never really had the time, but you carved some out anyway. And you know what? I think that's why we deserve a king, Skye.
Think of the future.
I want to live in the kind of world you create, Skye. Aw, I sense Catherina's newfound purpose and her unshakable faith in me.
You're the ace in our
Treasure hunting displays the location of treasure chests in unexplored areas. Awesome. Comrades in battle. Catherina will support the party in certain dungeons. Really? She's a force to be reckoned with. That's pretty cool. That's actually really cool. Catherina can now come rush into certain dungeons due to effects of comrades in battle. That's pretty cool. Catherina will now come assist you in certain dungeons. That's cool. I like that a lot. While in the dungeon, Catherina may exhibit her martial arts prowess at the beginning of the battle, but by performing a powerful attack on a single enemy. Cool.
Let's talk shop.
Something drawn on me. I'm not sure how to put words to it, but most people find work through connections, right? And they try to make themselves sound like a good fit for that kind of work.
Don't fret now.
And I guess what I'm saying is that such a bad thing? Take me, for instance. I'm pretty tenacious. You know that about me. You're the coolest. You? Nah. I sure did.
Certainly.
Ha! And I'm shameless, too. I'm not done asking for your help by a long shot, Skye. But yeah, one more rank in this.
See you in a bit.
So anyway, I'm going to be out there putting the work in. So don't be a stranger. Catherina's faith in me has earned me to support an impoverished Parapus, even that literally does nothing for a popularity rank. But hey, we get mag for it. Hey, I got word that someone died from the cold in a nearby village. Tragic fate, and one that could have been avoided. I cannot help but feel that something more should have been done. I know it's unrealistic to expect us to save everyone, but I still want to help those that we can. We received a request from a craftsman who makes blankets, did we not? Shall we help him procure the materials he needs? Warmth and winter, it's this one, right? Yeah, but there's no deadline on this one, so we can just go to Malva whenever we can. Because the guy showing to go to the thing again, to the Coliseum. The reason I'm going to the Coliseum is because they're probably going to give us a trophy. So that's why I'm doing it. Otherwise, if it didn't give us a trophy, I mean, I don't even know if it gives us a trophy or not. But you know. Oh, I gotta fix my party, right? Go Juna, Basilio, yeah, we can do Hulkenberg. Silver 3, let's hear it. Oh, with different skills and weaknesses.
What'll it be?
Yeah, let me. What type of stuff do y'all have? Oh no, not that. I want to talk about the prizes. Wow, look at all those colors. Because you can really knock the teeth out of this battle. Sorry, I should be serious. This is our first silver ring match, so it's probably no joke. Our challenger Skye is ready to risk it all. Let's make it one for the ages and fight. We're too strong. We end up killing ourselves. Extreme physical light damage to one enemy. Power proportional to a caster's remaining HP. Nice. Platinum. This is just a normal one. Nice crit. Flying guard thrust. Does extreme physical pierce damage to enemy. That's pretty cool. Go ahead and go. Let's try Thunder Strike on this dude. And he absorbs it. Great. Great. Ah, I could have got an unscathed triumph there. Oh well. There we go. Took a minute, but we did it. Brilliant. Absolutely smashing fight you showed us there. The audience loved every moment. Risen through the ranks, you've been promoted to Silver Rank 2. You get a Miracle Igniter. Audience is really riled up. You did a great job fighting with all those eyes on you.
Alright.
And I got unnecessary courage. That's going to give me mag. So we're good. I made up my mind. All that's left is for him. Oh, I should have brought Yufa, actually. Ha! That's fine. Catherina considers how the Parapus might find honest work. Realizing how many have helped her, she sees change. Change takes mutual cooperation. Okay, let's go ahead and spend some time with Alonso. We haven't seen him in a minute. We'll get him to 7 as well. Alonso forces the landowner to make a choice. Atone for his sins or his beloved daughter dies. Resigned to his fate, the landowner submits. Alright, Alonso, let's do it. What do you got for us, man?
Greetings.
Yeah, well, Matt, what are you up to? Something I've been not wanting to ask you. In your ideal world, do you think lies are necessary? I mean, I would hope not. I thought you'd say that. I've begun to think the same myself. But time has come for our production's final act. A once-in-a-lifetime performance, and you, my friend, are pivotal to its success. Are you ready for this? With overflowing courage, I conveyed to Alonso my determination to trust his vision and go along with whatever happens.
Thank you.
Thank you. I knew you'd say that. Okay, let's get the show on the road, ready to go.
If that's the case.
Shall we head for the tavern then? This calls for a celebration, so let us feast. You cannot have wandered into my life at the worst possible time, but I suppose that's precisely why you were my destiny all along. Take care. My head hurts. Supposed to be eating with Alonso at the tavern. Must have passed out. I don't think it was by choice. Isn't this the Brawlhaven Square?
Listen to me.
Who do you think was behind all this wickedness? Yes, it was the scoundrel Cuculus. Or Cuculus. He deceived good people, then sold them into slavery. Oh jeez. He lined his pockets with dirty money to fuel his life of utter debauchery. Some of you may wonder if my words can be trusted, given my own intentions after all. Am I not a villain myself? You would not be wrong, for Cuculus held my family hostage, and forced me to abuse my powers to defraud you. To those who have suffered under the burden of unfair taxes, you have my sincerest apologies. To refuse him would have put my family in jeopardy.
However,
But I was not his only victim. Cuculus raised his hometown to ashes when it became a hindrance to his schemes. And worst of all, when his own mother defied him, he killed her in retaliation. Oh, whatever.
How dreadful.
How could he? His own mother.
what have you done?
He's a monster. It's all a lie. That's all a lie, isn't it?
So horrible.
You should die. I also didn't react. You can't hear me over this crowd.
Now then.
There's no talking your way out of this. Tell us you repent, Cuculus. Repent? Ha! What is there to repent for? A swill of ale tastes like ambrosia when it's brought with money pilfered from your fools.
Thanks, friend.
I made fortunes from this man in particular. What good of soft hearts and positions of power if not easy prey? My mother, my hometown, as if I ever gave a damn about them. Am I the one at fault here? No, you have only yourself to blame for your folly.
You devil.
He's horrid. Just kill him already. No. There you are. You finally arrived.
Hear me.
Good people, this brave young man here, Skye, is the one who saved my family. He pretended to work with Cuculus and saved the victims in his clutches. Furthermore, he captured the wicked cur himself and handed him over to me.
Understood.
As you all may know, he is a candidate to become the new king. He is a true hero, one deserving with the crowd. What, this kid?
my.
The boy will become a king?
You're here.
Well, if it isn't Mr. Hero in the flesh. Look at this right mess you've got me into. Tell them the truth, man. Just tell them the damn truth already. You want the truth? All that I've done has led to this moment, as I'm only able to fulfill my life's purpose because of you. I could always tell you didn't want to become king yourself, but that's not how the wheel turns. You will take the throne.
Vow.
Win, Skye, for the sake of this world. There's no way they're actually going to kill him off. I understand what's going on, but looking into Alonso's eyes, I can sense his determination and unquestionable faith in me. Really? What the hell's going on,
Give
dude?
me a reason to live. I thank you.
Oh, allows purchase of rare items and magic shots. Pretty cool. Unlocks analyst data. Analyze data for all enemies with certain exceptions. Cool.
Now then.
Then let his life be forfeit. So end the crimes of Cuculus. No way. Landowner carried out the sentence. Alonso is slain. Really? All alone, I left the scene and returned to the inn. Really? Thanks to Alonso's sacrifice, the entire village now supports me. No way, dude. There's no way he's actually dead.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king.
No way, they would not kill off a follower. I don't believe that. I don't believe that for a second.
Hey,
Got any unfinished business around here? We got to scoot tomorrow, whether you're ready to say goodbye to this place or not. This is where all will be settled. Let us leave no intention unrealized. The prince would want it that way. Genuinely thought you were going to sell us to stuff ourselves at Ontario's restaurants while we still can. But I guess you don't think it with your stomach all the time.
Then.
This is it. Last chance for a tune-up before we take on the biggest bastard of a mage out there. One day left, yeah? Let's get everything done with. There's no way they actually killed off a follower, right?
Shall we?
I don't believe that for a second, dude.
All right.
I don't know, man. The landowner condemns Alonso and attests to Skye's right to rule. Amidst cheers, curses, and accusations, Alonso is executed. No way, bro. What the hell, dude? The research is complete. A memory returns. Moore remembers long-missed companions who shared his ideals. His gratitude is heartfelt. I don't know, man.
What am I to do?
All right.
Okay, now let's head to Royale Haven.
Let's go.
Get some more archetypal rings. Because surprisingly enough, they actually work pretty well. I'll just get 4 since I can only have 4 at a time, or 4 in the party. Even though I know that... How many party members do we have in total?
Gotta do it.
Forget. We have 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 7 party members. Yeah, no, I think 4 is fine. Because we can just give 4 to the party members that we have that we will have, and then the other ones can just get a good amount. Then that's fine. I mean, I could just go ahead and just get all 7.
What now?
Because that'll leave me with, what, 900 something? 920? If I already get 3 more, I think we're okay.
All right.
Anyway,
Where to?
we're going to actually be hanging out with Basilio today. So we gotta get him caught up. Hey, what are you up to? Luis is waiting for us. Got to make sure we're on top shape. Hey, you heard what happened? That store over there got attacked too. And the shopkeeper's neck was broken, just like the others.
That's awful.
Wasn't that the shop that was selling dirty igniters under the table? Maybe someone's got an axe to grind. They say it's a Parapus behind it, a real hulk of a man too. Going by the injuries, maybe he really is a monster. What? Another murder? This place gets more lawless by the day. Yeah. It hurts. That's Vinka.
Vinka!
Vinka, what's wrong? Is it the wounds?
Hey,
Oh, take it easy, come on. Basilio, what? Don't tell me you're worried about me. You're just like Fidelio. Always coming to check on me when I had it hard, even when I'd just eaten something I shouldn't have. That's all this is, yeah?
Sam?
If it really were just food poisoning, it's your stomach that'd be hurting. I'm not a kid anymore, Vinka. I'm not going to fall for anything that obvious. Anyways, let's get you to the church. One of them healers ought to have some fix for the pain, at least. I'm not setting foot in any damn church. It's better than dying.
Hang on a second.
What the hell do you two know? It's just my time to die, nothing more.
I hate it.
You're not gonna die.
Please.
I'm sick of this, mate. I'm sick of not being able to save the people I care about. Don't tell me you're gonna die. You gotta stay alive so we can't keep being stupid together. Fine, I'll go see the churchman. Later, though. Got some business to take care of first. When will you be done?
About that.
Hey,
The more hands the better, innit? You can help too. So let's get this job done and over with.
I see.
Yeah, suppose you two might be able to help. Then I'll need a bit to prepare. Come see me again later, alright?
I swear to.
Don't just say that and run off. It's a promise, alright?
I'm sorry.
Sorry for dragging you into this job of Vinka's without asking. If Del were here, I'm sure he'd rake me over the coals for that one. I don't think he'd be mad. I don't think he'd be mad.
Oh no.
Hope not. Del always worried about Vinka too. The lads in the facility with us, they were like our family. If there's ever anything I can do to help them, I'll do it. Glad I had you here, else Vinka would have probably given me the runaround again. You're a real loon yourself, you know? Not many would have stuck around with me this far. Thanks. I feel certain trust and quiet resolve from behind Vasilia's clumsy words. Cool, rank 4, halfway there.
And we ain't even family. Let's head back.
Let's come back once Vinka's done with his preparations. Then I'll be counting on you again. Cool. Technically, I should have done the Colosseum,
All right then.
but I don't really care. I do want to see what they have next though for the prizes. Because if anything, I can just use the next day that we spent time with Basilio just to do the tournaments. No big deal. Again, I'm not really following the guide. The guide's just there for a reference. Silver. It's full metal. Put on to recover your MP. Okay, yeah, that's the one I'm trying to go for. Okay. Yeah. I can just do that another day. I mean, just have your deadliest blows. So yeah, I mean, I just have what, one more battle to do to get to rank 1 or something, or maybe 2. Yeah, it's fine. We can just come back later to do it. No rush. I mean, we're already doing pretty well anyway with MP anyways, now that we have Mass Dancer, which recovers MP and HP when we're outside of battle. And then we have some things that give us some MP recovery too. And even then, I can just always use Magma Pills, because I have a good chunk of them still after the last big dungeon, last main story dungeon. So, or not last main story, but like the Yufa dungeon. Anyway.
Where to?
We are gonna be hanging out with I think I was supposed to say Brigitte. Catherina's available, so we can finally max her out. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. And finish off yet another social link. Or followers, sorry, this isn't Persona. Oh, Skye, still alive and kicking, I see. You got time, tell me you do. I got something I want to announce to my therapist mate. And you gotta be there to hear it too. Come with me. Yeah, let's do it.
Thank you.
Thanks. I know what I can do now. You keep your ears open too. Let's do it.
I didn't gather you here just to hand out free money. I did it to help you find good work. Because, see, if you find good work, you don't need to depend on other people. And that means you've got no one dragging you along. You decide how you want to live, and you make the most of it. So let's hear it. Want to live on your own terms? I'm sure the answer's pretty clear. We can get there, one step at a time. And today, right here, is your first step.
A pretty speech, no doubt. But who's gonna hire a parapet?
I can answer that. Where I work, there's an old man who said if Catherina vouches for them, he'll hire them. No questions asked.
Sure, but we don't have the skills for a workshop like that.
I know. That's why we're going to get you some proper schooling.
We're going to erect a facility right here and hire a teacher who'll show you how to read and write and perform calculations. You can also learn carpentry, needlework, or medicine. And once you've the skills, we can talk to workshops and trade associations.
I don't care about any of that! I say just give us money!
Jeez, dude.
Sounds like a right pain in the arse! There's gotta be a faster way than all that!
You think handouts are going to keep you alive?
Nope. Nobody gets handouts in this world, dude. You gotta work for your stuff, man. I gotta work for my stuff. I gotta work for my money. I gotta work for this apartment. I gotta work for my bills. I gotta work for everything, dude.
If everyone sits in
That's
the
just
car
how it is.
and no one pulls, would you just sit in the mud till you die?
Oh, come off it! We take what we're owed! It's that easy! Besides, you were the one saying we'd steal it back from the rich!
You can do this. Keep going.
Yeah, I did say that, but I wasn't right. And for that, I'm sorry. Something stolen is just going to keep getting stole. You'll start to fear and resent your neighbour. It's an endless cycle of misfortune. How can anyone take pride in living off someone else's work stolen by force? I couldn't. No, we can't steal our way to a good life. We got to shape our reality with our own 2 hands. We welcome anyone who wants to be their own change. Here, together, we write our own futures.
Do you think it's possible that I could be a leather worker?
And I want to try making clothes. I mend all my family's garb, and I'm pretty good at it.
I love teaching kids. If I dedicate myself to study, might I be a teacher as well?
It's gotten into all your heads! All this bloody talk about change. Too late for me, I say.
Not by half. So tell me, what do you want to do? We can work on this together.
Always thought it'd be nice to see the ocean. Thought that since I was a kid.
Then learn how to do calculations. If you can do that, I can introduce you to a merchant in Brylehaven.
Aw, I got chills through all of this, dude.
This is really taking off. It's gonna take me a while to get through all these people. I know the Parapus haven't had the best lot in life, but I'm feeling more optimistic about our chances these days. Because, I mean, you're gonna be a king soon, yeah? Things will really start looking up for us then.
Don't set the bar too high. I'll try to live up to your expectations.
I'll do my best to live up to your expectations.
Good, because I'll be holding my breath. But I won't be sitting on my hands either. Not that we'll rely too much on you. It's gonna have to be a team effort. Though, I guess in an ideal world, we wouldn't need kings. One king can't make the world a better place. It takes everyone to pull that off.
It'll be a challenge. You may be right.
You're right about that.
I am, mate. A person who puts their mind to it can change their own world. That much I know. Our paths may be different, but I'll be fighting the good fight with you. And when the going gets tough, or when you feel all alone, you remember me. Because we're fighting together, king or not. No matter what lies ahead for you, we're comrades in arms.
No. Aww. I mean, Catherina's amazing, dude. I can sense Catherina's hope for the future, as well as her unwavering trust in me as a fellow comrade. Aww. That's awesome. It would have been cool if she would have been a party member. That would have been really cool.
The loyal hunter, Catherina, keeper and heritor of the Brawler's virtues. Your tempered bond has become a fire-forged trust. Thus, a new pinnacle of heroism awakens within thee. By the grace of her newfound powers, work to give truth to our hopes and fulfill thy destiny.
My dreams
Max out! Max out! The party can now say the martial artist. Awesome.
Catherina! Who's here? They've delivered some for us. You lot better save some for me. Wait, come and have a meal with us. Consider it an early coronation ceremony.
Aw. Love it. I enjoyed the humble feast alongside Catherina and the others. Thanks to the unbreakable bond I share with Catherina, the Empire's Parapets now all support me. Even though I'm already rank 2. But you know what? That's okay. Nice. We're as prepared as we can be. And tomorrow's the big day. We'll be up against Luis, and this time he'll be ready for and waiting for you. Captain, surely you have reservations about this. Forgive me if I'm speaking out of turn, but is your mind truly clear of doubt? I mean to say, if you strike down a man who is not your true enemy, will you truly be able to call yourself a righteous prince? If I'm being honest, challenge you on this only because I think it foolish to be brought to a standstill by it.
May I speak?
I do not believe Luis innocent in the slightest. On the contrary, in but a few months, but he has slain the king and your comrade besides. Is it any wonder that people seek to end his life? He has lived by a doctrine of power, and every step has been in service of that purpose. He sealed his fate, and you, as a contender for the throne, should not waste time deliberating over whether such an ideology is fit to rule. Is that not so?
All right.
You're already in second place in this contest. Countless people have thrown their support behind you. Never forget that. Heisman made a pretty good point. If we're going to take back the country, you can't let any self-doubt stop you in your tracks here.
You can't lose.
Everything we've done has been for this day, so let's take it all in and stick it to Luis, Farella, and Grius, and everyone we've lost.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
That's the spirit. All the pain we've endured will be your power in the end.
Right.
I don't want a king who believes might makes right. There's no reason you can't be a contender yourself. And now that you've declared yourself the prince, it's not like you can afford to fall on your face in front of everyone anyway. Heh. True. Prepare for the final battle.
That reminds me.
Neris apparently wants us to make some kind of grand entrance into Grand Trial with the Skyrunner. Despite everything going on, that's his biggest priority. But maybe that's exactly what we need to make this work. Well then, let's get a full night's rest so that we're ready for tomorrow. Alrighty.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
It's finally here.
So, we set off for the royal capital in the decisive battle of our lives. I'm a little disappointed. I had just begun to grow accustomed to the cold. I cannot say the same. Regardless, we've done all that we can here. Let us depart with our heads held high, yes? Nurse sure seemed thrilled about arriving by Skye instead of teleportation magic. All it takes is a day to get there from here. We'll have them city folk shaking in their boots. Let's make it to Runner once we've polished off breakfast.
At last, only a day remains.
Whatever Luis throws at us, this is where we end it.
Between him and the Criers, he's certainly made a production of this. You don't suppose it's a trap?
Nah, he just loves a battle that'll make history. That's the bastard through and through.
Indeed. The man's in first place right now. Not much he stands to gain from subterfuge. But I'll admit, I have my own suspicions.
What? Losing your nerve, old fella? Me? I'm ready to lay the bastard out. I owe him at least one solid whack in the face from Ardell.
You can start with one for Dell. Give him 100 for yourself. If he becomes king, the kingdom is finished. Maybe even destroyed from the sounds of it.
Rella said as much too. About the country being overrun with hordes of humans. That might be his real aim. Though I can't for the life of me think why Luis would want that. I thought he'd made his name as this grand human slayer.
At the very least, we know that Luis will not wield the king's magic to save this land.
We have our own future we're dreaming of. For Maria and Fabienne. For Grius and Rella. We've got to win this. For everyone's sakes.
Yep. Yes, we do. Alright.
You would pursue peril.
Of course, set for the capital and the final confrontation with Luis. Is everyone prepared? Hold on a
You're
moment.
right.
Fair enough, one can never be too prepared. I can't even.
This place here.
I was trying to see if I could change some things.
You
No,
would
that's fine.
pursue peril.
Let's do it.
Great. Let's
Good
move
to hear.
out.
Let's go.
The stage is set for the decisive battle to take place in Grand Trad. And so the Gauntlet Runner takes to the sky. He does not return within the hush of teleportation magic as a mere wanderer, but with the fanfare required of one who would claim to be prince. He is a boy no more. He stands now on equal footing with Luis, and his triumphant descent over the capital will finally make that known, whether or not his gambit is only a means to an end.
Alrighty, let's do it. Oh, this is so cool.
He's here! Wow! It's really him!
Welcome back!
Your Highness!
Oh, that's so cool. That's such a cool looking scene.
His Royal Highness the Prince. We've been waiting for you. Go and teach that damn Luis a lesson.
Finally! This is better than any of the fables. I'm putting all my money on Luis to win.
Of course you are.
Sounds like they're more excited about the spectacle than about the prince being alive. Still, suppose it makes sense.
But by the faces in the sky and upon the rock, we are squarely set in second place. Even with the gap between us and Luis, the prince has faithful supporters.
Though 'tis not truly His Highness's face wrought in stone, but our captain's. After all this time, I cannot help but feel conflicted.
Luis spares nothing for an old woman like me. Saint Rella spoke truth. We need the help of His Royal Highness the Prince.
He's the boy with a saint's blessing. He's got to be genuine. If the Sanctus Church's power is waning, should I take His Highness's side over Luis?
Even after her confession, they still keep her words close. I suppose no amount of past sins could make them forget her genuine kindness. Seems strange to say, but we owe her a great deal. Without her, the people would never have calmed, much less placed their trust in us. We can't let them down.
But looking around the city, some of the fervor seems beyond reason.
Your Highness, you can't stop at Luis. You've got to kill all the idiots who believe in him.
I don't know about all that.
That right? You're the ones who aren't right in the head. It's because of stiff old cowards like you that this country's been spinning its wheels. Not ever getting better.
Then why hasn't Luis shown up yet, eh? Sounds like he's your coward, after he arranged all this too.
True enough. If he doesn't even show up after all this fuss he's made, everyone would feel like fools.
Probably going for another big, grandstanding entrance like at the royal funeral.
Don't care what he's planning. Either way, he's dead meat.
Save your fury for the fight ahead. But still.
Over there! His Royal Highness the Prince has arrived!
Wow, and Lady Juna as well!
I say, nothing wrong with an adoring public, but this is getting more claustrophobic than the engine room. We don't want to get stuck. I'm popping back in the room.
Let's head to the Hushed Honeybee Inn for now. I'm sure Maria will be happy to see us back.
Maria! Yes. Oh.
All the customers say they're on your side. I was surprised at how popular you are.
We all worked hard. Have you been okay? Thank you for helping, Maria.
Thanks for helping, Maria. We couldn't have done it without you.
I tried my very, very best.
I never thought Luis would be the one throwing down the gauntlet to you. If he'd survived, I'm sure he'd say the same. You'd better get some rest tonight. Come on, Maria. It's time you went to bed.
I wish we could stay up and talk more. Good luck tomorrow. I'll be cheering for you.
No.
It's finally happening.
You've got to win this. For Grius' sake, too.
Victory is in our grasp. We once thought it impossible to save His Highness the Prince, after all, and he now lives.
But without the king's wards, we'll be fighting on even ground. He won't make this easy on us.
The king's magic lived up to the legends. Capable of shaking the world itself. Every man, woman, and child has been at its whims for months.
Not the kind of power any of us want in Luis's hands.
But will this fight truly settle everything? By the spell's own rules, the throne will go to whoever wins the most support. Even after this battle, the crown's fate isn't set. We saw how the people's hearts have been whipped to dangerous passions. When the dust settles...
Whatever they make of it, we've come this far. All we can do now is finish our fight and strike to kill. Any less, and Luis will cut us down.
Indeed. Let us now devote ourselves to victory, and then worry of what comes after. We must believe in all we've yet accomplished.
This should be our last battle against Luis. I'm just trying to stay hopeful. Knowing how far we've come. Now you've awoken your archetype. Forged friendships. And taken so many burdens on your shoulders. You've really risen to this fight.
It's just the beginning.
This is just the beginning. We've still got a long road ahead.
True enough. We haven't even won against Luis yet. And even when we do, that won't be the end of it. But it takes me back. If the prince could see you now, he'd be pretty proud of you. Don't you think? I mean, you and he were best friends. Best friends. Wait, what?
What's the matter?
Oh, sorry. I felt like I'd misspoke for a second or something. Don't mind me. Anyway, we'll make sure this is the end for Luis. Gotta report our victory to His Highness personally, right?
Oh, now we're maxing out Gallica. Awesome. Oh, I love Gallica. I can sense Gallica's strong determination and resolve. Wait, this is just rank 7.
smile again.
Right. Let's get some rest. We'll need it come tomorrow.
It's been a while.
Feels like ages since I was last here. Best way to get prepared for tomorrow is by getting some rest. Okay, before anything, I want to be sure we're good on everything. Alright, so I think this is as good a place as any to end off the episode, because if we are going to be fighting a boss in the next episode, it might take a while. So I don't want this to go up to 2 hours. I mean, we're only about to hit an hour, so this is also going to be a pretty short episode. Hope y'all don't mind that. So if you enjoyed this episode, go ahead and hit that like button, comment down below, and don't forget to subscribe. Become a royalty today. We'd love to have you in our community. Anyways, guys, thank y'all so very much for watching, and I can't wait to see y'all in the next episode where we probably take on Luis for the second time. See y'all then.